Good morning, everybody. Or I guess it's getting close to noon. Well, no, I guess it's only 10 something right now. But welcome, guys. Look who's being ridden today and who's riding him. Let me turn it around.
Everybody.
Look, Blake's hopping on Pumpkin. And I just thought I'd go live real quick because Pumpkin is one that we haven't videoed a ton. She actually got sick for a while, but she's now back to health and doing well. But Blake was going to try some fun stuff with her. Is the leather punch right here, or is it in my truck? It's probably might be in my truck. Oh, is it hanging right there? Let's go one more on one of these sides. But Blake makes some great horses because he puts them through all kinds of obstacles and craziness. And so he was going to just try some stuff with Pumpkin, and I thought, you know what, let me show you what he's doing. And Pumpkin's one that will be looking for a new home. So if you might be interested, you can reach out. You can email us at thefarmunder66@gmail.com, or you can message us on another social media platform. You can put it in the comments of YouTube, but we get so many comments that it's almost impossible to answer them all. And so it's best if you want to get a hold of us to try some other way. But we're going to go to the creek today with Jocelyn's family, and just a fun way to kind of wrap up the summer and the last Saturday that my son will be single. Is that weird?
That's crazy.
Last time that you will not be married. And so that's crazy. That my little boy, now this is funny, guys. I thought it was funny. As he started checking into hotels and stuff on his honeymoon, they're like, well, he has to be 21 to check into a hotel. We're like, wait, what? He and his wife will be married, and they're not just eloping. These guys have our blessing, and they're adults, and they can't check into a hotel. So we're having to think of another way to get them in. So are you going to take me along, Blake? Is that what you decided?
No.
That's not a good idea.
No.
All right, well, put that bridle on and let's try it. Now, Blake said, Dad, the only problem riding a horse on a live is I don't want to get bucked off on a live because we can't edit it out. And I'm like, that's a good point. So
I haven't been bucked off in like.
you better knock on wood right now. you don't want to make it.
That sentence, though?
Yeah, don't even finish that sentence. How long's it been?
I don't know, probably like. I think the last horse I got bucked off of was Spirit. And I didn't get bucked off. I just slid off because I was running around chasing a donkey bareback.
The worst accident he ever had was he was probably 5, and
I was 10.
you were 10? Okay, you were little. And he had a dad that wasn't real bright, and I put him on a horse. The horse was gentle, but he was only 10, and he got on bareback. And if I tell the story wrong, you can correct me, Blake, but the horse started to not buck or do anything. It was just a little barn sour because he was riding bareback and he's 10 years old, and it didn't want to go away from the barn. And I'm kind of getting after him. Blake, stay with it. You can make this horse do what it's supposed to do. You can go from there. Did you just bail off or did you fall off? I forget how it happened.
Yeah, so she started acting up. And then when I went to get off, instead of jumping off like normally, like how you would swing your leg over the back, I just like swung it over the front. And I caught it in her reins.
Oh, that's right.
As I was going down. And so then my leg stayed up. And I just went straight down onto the side of my face and my shoulder. And then I lost a tooth and tore my labrum.
But we didn't know you tore your labrum until high school football when you couldn't throw you were hurting all the time. And
it was wrestling that it hurt. And then, so we thought something was up, but then they told me, they're like, we can check, but you're too young to, because this was in junior high. They said, we can check, but you're too young to have surgery because it'd stunt like your shoulder growth, or it could. And so then they just waited, and then my freshman year, it got to like where I remember it was actually right there by that pole one time. I was like working on just turning on the lights or moving a panel, and I could literally just move my arm up and down, and it sounded like a door hinge. It just like.
That's not normal for a young man.
Yeah. And so it was like, and it was loud enough that if people were around, like they could hear it. Like it wasn't just like I like kind of heard it. It was pretty loud. And so then we took in and started working, like figuring out. And I remember I am not a fan of needles, but they had to do this. I don't even know what it's called, but basically they shock you, but they put like little needles in and shock you to find out where like the scar tissue is, all sorts of stuff. And so I got stabbed by like probably 100 needles. And then that same day I went and had a football game. And so I remember just like being like stabbed up, and I was the quarterback in high school. And so like they're just like stabbing my shoulder, like into my pec, up in my like shoulder, around my shoulder blade, everywhere. Like just all in here, probably had like 100 needles. Just like they'd poke them in and like shock me. And there's a few times where I like jumped because it like shocked so much. And they're like, yep, that's probably where some scar tissue is. And so it's just crazy. And then now.
But then you got when was the surgery that you had?
Then I had surgery. Oh, actually, yeah, that would have been a football. And so, or maybe that was a basketball game I had. That's what it was. I had a basketball game afterwards. Because I didn't do football my freshman year because I was going to have surgery. And then I played basketball, and then that's when I messed it up even more in basketball. Remember that?
Yeah.
On a jump ball. And then baseball, I didn't get to play because I was having surgery. But that was also 2020 when it was canceled the season by COVID-19. And so that was like a blessing. I felt good for myself, but really bad for my friends.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang it, now they have to miss it too. But at the same time, I was like, yes, I'm not missing out. So anyways. That's how that went. So now I've had surgery, and it's pretty dang good now.
He does pretty awesome. But it's because we put him on a young, well, not a young, she was old, she was gentle. It's just, it wasn't wise to put a 10-year-old on a horse bareback. And then I was like, come on, stay with it. And then as he finally thought, no, I'm going off, and he tried to and got his foot caught in the reins, it just didn't go well. So I feel bad that I caused that, But he then was the varsity quarterback for the last 3 years of high school, and started as a starting quarterback and linebacker. So played both ways, and was amazing to watch. But well, Bud, I want to see what you're gonna do with Pumpkin.
All right, well, I set up an obstacle course.
Okay, we'll show him the little obstacle course.
You're gonna have to go walk through it and have everybody place their guesses.
Oh.
How long it'll take for her to go through it. She hasn't gone through it at all.
Yeah, she's never gone through this before. Pumpkin's a 3-year-old. She's 25 rides maybe now total. But she is just a cool horse, and she's gentle, and she's ready to go to a forever home. I think she'd make an amazing trail horse. Let's see how she does with the obstacles today. But I keep saying, Blake, don't take too long. We got to get to the creek with your in-laws, and we're gonna have fun with Jocelyn's family. So let me show you what they're gonna do today. Have you noticed her belly's getting a lot bigger?
She's getting bigger.
You never know with reservation horses if she was exposed to a stallion. And so I'm not saying she is pregnant, but I'm telling you, if you're interested in her, you need to know it could be a 2-in-1 package. So Blake comes up with the craziest ideas. I see Vicky's on, but I can hardly see your comments because it's so bright out here. So I'm glad Vicky's on so she can answer comments, and Vicky will have to tell me afterwards if I missed stuff, which I know I probably did. But so tell them your idea, and if you watched videos or have been watching the videos of Blake with Shevlin that became a Neo on his channel, and if by chance, if there's anyone on right now watching me that doesn't subscribe to Blake and Jocelyn's channel, Cowboy and the Lady, go like and subscribe, right?
Oh yeah, I better go over there.
but he got shoveling doing everything, and Blake just puts him through all kinds of stuff. And so, okay, Blake.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk you all through it. Then I want you to all comment below your time on how long you think it's gonna take. Then I'll give my dad my phone, and he'll run the stopwatch.
Okay.
But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop on here.
This in and of itself would be hard even if he wasn't leading a horse that could be spooked.
So we'll take her from here to that orange barrel down there. Okay.
Okay. I'm listening. Go for it.
So then I'll go around the right side of it, the outside.
So
I'll zigzag back through and I'll be on this side of this barrel.
so once you walk her down here, then you'll get on her, right? And then you'll start just kind of zigzagging through.
And that's what I think I'll do. Is I'll get on her from here. If this is sturdy enough.
Oh, cool.
Just because a lot of people use like step ups to get on their horses, it'll be good to work on her on that. So I'll take her around this way, then I'll zigzag her on this one. Then I'll zigzag around this one. Then this one. And then around this one and between these barrels. Right here. Then after that, I'll come around. I'll jump the white fence pipe. Right here. Jump this.
Do you think? Oh, she stepped right over it.
She may jump when I'm on
She may jump or she may step, but either way, she didn't spook.
Then I'll go over this.
And you'll jump over the barrels. Okay, so how long?
Time will stop.
That's when the time will stop. So how long is that going to take, guys? Start putting your guesses in. Or will it even happen? She's 3 years old. Will she spook? Will she go crazy? She's acting like she's gonna fall asleep right now. So Blake has just a gift with horses. So any horse he's with. Now Mom, I think, said 45 seconds. Wow, Vicky, you're very, I know
45?
I know.
I haven't walked on that yet.
Yeah, he didn't even know if he can walk down that. We don't know. The horse may do fine, but
Confidence, Mom.
yeah, he likes the confidence. But here we go. Where's your phone? Okay, so Vicky, you can, if you have Casey's stopwatch in the house, you could do it too. So here we go, guys. This is kind of fun. Now, if Jocelyn texts and says, "I love you, babe," should I respond back or?
Go for it.
Okay. All right. You tell me when, Blake. On your mark.
As soon as I'm up.
When you're up, then you'll tell me go.
Alright, go.
Okay, there he goes. Now, guys, not only is it impressive that Blake's doing this, but a lot of horses, when they hear a spool making the crazy, there's some weird noises, there's some stuff rattling, but Pumpkin is letting him do it. Now, if Pumpkin pulls back, Blake's gonna go off and hopefully not tear his labrum again. So this is impressive, guys. And to lead a horse with a bridle is harder than leading one with a, I'm impressed. She actually saved you. Had she not pulled back, you would have been going off. Okay, so you're not going to be able to go up this hill. So just modify your race. Wait, a little bit further. You're not quite past the orange barrel. You got to go past. Okay, on mark, set, go. Now you can get off. Lead her over here and get on the barrel. Okay, it's 1 minute so far, guys. 1 minute. Blake is doing awesome. Pumpkin's doing awesome. So now he wants to see if he can get her right up next to the barrel. Some of you are old enough that if you still ride, you might use a step. And so this is actually something you've got to teach some horses, because if you don't, then it's hard for you to get on. Now, trying to lead with a bridle is tricky. And there you go. She's doing it, but she's like, I don't want to stand that close to the barrel. Okay, so Blake used the half barrel to get on. Now he's going to zigzag through. And remember, this is a 3-year-old. This is not a trained gymkhana and barrel horse. So he's not running through fast. just smooth as glass. Now I do want to see, get a little trotting start towards the jump, and let's see if she jumps it. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Oh, is she gonna do it? Oh, she did it. Okay, guys, you know how he was afraid that she might buck on live? Well, she kind of did. Now he's getting after her. This is what you do. You don't let him get away with it. All right, good job, bud. Now, Blake did exactly what he should have done, and that is, you don't just let her get away with it because he's on camera. All right, the time stops. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I think I got that right. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. She did crow hop a little bit when he trotted her, well, right past the jump. So, Vicky, what do you think? Hopefully Vicky's not getting some gray hairs from watching her son do that. What do you think, guys? How did Pumpkin do? How did Blake do? Pumpkin did crow hop a little bit, but
You want to reset that up? We're gonna redo that.
You're gonna redo it?
That.
Oh, that one? Okay, now that's the other reason that Blake's such a good trainer, is that he doesn't just quit on if something doesn't go well. He's gonna try it again. He doesn't get off because the horse.
That's what she jumped on, the white pipe.
Oh, you're gonna go over the white one again. Okay, I thought you meant the barrels because she bucked right after you kind of landed, but I don't know. I think she'll do better this time. So guys, tell us what you think. She's young. She's only been ridden, like I say, maybe 25 times. Blake's gonna have her do what she just did. She doesn't jump real well. Let's take her over real quick and show them how you went up that little ledge. This was impressive to me, and so I thought she'd jump right over an obstacle like that. She's not doing bad. I mean, she's not refusing to do it. She's just kind of kicking it over. But Blake the other day, and there's some junk out here, and it's embarrassing that I need to clean it up. But Blake was riding right here, and I was like, what are you doing? And look at that. Go ahead and take her right back down that same spot. So there you go, guys. Tell us what you think of Pumpkin on live. You saw him almost get bucked off. Just kidding. He never almost got bucked off. But she did buck a little bit, or you would call that a crow hop. It wasn't a huge buck. If that's the worst she ever does, that's pretty dang good. But, well, Blake, what do you think?
He's awesome.
Well, you are too, but if I would have done that, I probably would have got a little nervous that my 54-year-old body was about to hit the ground. So
I'm excited to be working with her. I think she, like you said earlier, she'd been sick for a while, and so this is her second time riding her since she's been back for about a month break almost.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to work with her for the next few weeks. Or
she is for sale, guys. Her price will go up as the training continues. But if you were willing to take her today and could provide her a good home, I'm trying to get a bunch of horses rehomed before Blake leaves, just because he's been such a help. And a week from yesterday, he gets married to the love of his life. If you haven't been watching Cowboy and the Lady, go watch those videos. And they're behind a little bit, so you'll get to watch marriage and bridal stuff. The bridal pictures, bridals, is that what they call them? I don't know. They've changed everything. First look videos. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up, so be watching there. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I would let her go to the right home for $1,200 today, but as the training continues, no, it wasn't $1,200. I was, sorry guys, I'm thinking about an older horse that you're going to see a video of later. $2,500 for her. Sorry, I'm thinking about going to the creek. I'm keeping shade on my phone with my hat so it doesn't overheat. So $2,500 today, and her price would go up as training continues because she really is a cool horse. So there you go, Blake. As we wrap up the video, why don't you just head back. Try that barrel one more time, the one that just broke apart. I wonder if she'll go just over that, and then we'll end it. So there you guys go. Sorry, when I said 1,200, I was thinking about an older horse that you need to be watching our video, I think tomorrow. Is that right, Vicky? Vicky knows the order of things. So there you have it. Let's see. She just steps over it instead of really jumping over it, but she's doing great. Just the fact that she can kick a barrel and hear that sound and not go crazy is pretty impressive. So there you go, guys, go.
Awesome. Have a good day, everybody.